Caitlin Clark, the electrifying star of women's basketball, reportedly leans toward making a bold move to the Unrivaled Basketball League.
Caitlin Clark is going to play in the Unrivaled League. They're going to pay her allegedly more than $1 million. They want to offer her equity in the 3-on-3 league.
With its innovative 3-3 format and focus on player well-being, Unrivaled offers Clark a unique platform to showcase her skills while inspiring a new generation of athletes. As fans and analysts eagerly await her decision, one question looms large. How will this choice impact the league and the landscape of women's basketball?
After a few away games and all of the sellouts, Caitlin asked the WNBA if they would pay spot bonuses to the away team players. She said,
wow.
We're making all this new revenue, and I would like the away team to benefit from that. Could they get a spot bonus? So that's the heart of Caitlin Clark. I mean, that's a classy, amazing person.
Unrivaled's recruiting playbook for Caitlin Clark isn't just about contracts. It's about building a close-knit, welcoming community around her. They've strategically signed some of Clark's closest allies. Kate Martin, her former Iowa teammate, who shared countless on-court moments with her and knows her game intimately. Lexi Hull, her current teammate with the Fever, who's been by her side in the WNBA, and most recently, Aaliyah Boston, a fellow rookie and rising star who shares a strong friendship with Clark. With these moves, Unrivaled is setting up a home team environment for Clark.
We're obviously marketing around all of our players, but I think Caitlin's lifting everybody.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, definitely.
Our arenas are packed, our viewership. I mean, this is a key part of why I was hired, is to look at how to bring in new viewers, new fans, the demographic. We're one of the most diverse demographics in sports, both on the court and now.
Aaliyah Boston's selection as the league's 30th player marked a significant milestone for Unrivaled, but it was just the beginning of a transformative journey for the team. In a strategic move, the league quickly expanded its roster to 36 spots, sending a powerful message. We're always going to have a roster spot for Caitlin Clark. This commitment underscores the organization's recognition of Clark's extraordinary talent and influence in women's basketball. Unrivaled's vision goes beyond simply assembling a group of players. They are dedicated to cultivating a cohesive basketball family.
Now, what if this league isn't just about playing ball, but also about shaping a new narrative in women's sports? With media partnerships like TNT Sports and a forward-thinking model, Unrivaled could possibly be aligned with Caitlin Clark's knack for turning no into a yes. Could this be her way of saying, I'll find a way to make it work, not just for herself, but also for her peers? She's a team player.
Unrivaled is not only enhancing their competitive edge, but also setting a precedent for how teams can cultivate a sense of belonging and camaraderie. This initiative reflects a growing trend in professional sports, where the emphasis on connection and unity can lead to greater success both on and off the court. To understand the stakes, look at Lionel Messi's deal with Inter Miami in 2023, a move that shook the sports world. Messi's package included a $150 million contract, ownership stakes, and even revenue from Apple's MLS Season Pass. For Clark, Unrivaled's deal is similarly massive. They're offering her an unprecedented $1 million salary, a potential ownership stake, and a chance to be one of the foundational figures in a revolutionary league.
I don't care how much money. They can offer Caitlin Clark $100 million, and I would tell her to stay away from this Unrivaled 3-on-3. It's going to be a disaster. It's going to be a bad look for women's basketball. It's going to hurt their momentum. It's not even a real thing. It's something to pacify them, to make the women think, hey, you know what? I need to keep going along with this crap WNBA league that has poor leadership and doesn't know how to become profitable, so we can get paid. They want to get paid for just whining and complaining and saying we deserve it rather than earning it.
For Caitlin Clark, this decision goes far beyond a mere paycheck. It's about creating a legacy, reshaping the landscape of basketball, and opening doors for future generations to see that there's more than one way to reach their goals in this sport. Clark's potential choice to join the Unrivaled Basketball League is a groundbreaking moment that could establish a bold precedent for young athletes, showing them they have diverse, meaningful options outside of traditional pathways like overseas leagues or the WNBA. Clark's influence is powerful and multifaceted. She represents a new era of talent that isn't just about playing the game, but also about redefining what it means to have a fulfilling career. Her decision could empower emerging stars to see that they don't have to follow established, sometimes restrictive paths to success. Instead, they can seek out spaces where their personal growth, well-being, and values align with the culture of the league they choose to join. League that values innovation and thrives on creating excitement around the sport. Its 3x3 format, shorter game times, and intense atmosphere cater to fans seeking fast-paced action and players eager for a league that centers around skill and strategic depth. If Clark chooses Unrivaled, she's not just joining a league, she's championing a new movement, one that calls for leagues to prioritize player enjoyment, mental health, and creativity alongside competition. This could ignite a major shift in women's basketball and beyond, inspiring a wave of young athletes to look for opportunities in leagues that foster a balance between intense competition and personal well-being. Clark's journey with Unrivaled might not only elevate her own career, but could set an example for countless players who crave both a rewarding experience and a league culture that truly supports them. In choosing Unrivaled, Caitlin Clark wouldn't just be making a career move, she'd be lighting the path for the next generation to follow their passions in environments where they can truly thrive. Unrivaled's unique 3x3 format amplifies this vision, offering a fresh and dynamic alternative to conventional basketball leagues. The shorter game times and intense, high-stakes atmosphere create a thrilling viewing experience that is accessible and engaging for fans of all ages. Each match becomes a showcase of skill and strategy, emphasizing the athletic prowess of the players and the electric nature of the competition. Fans are drawn in by the fast-paced action and the focus on matchups that highlight individual talent and teamwork. The format encourages creativity on the court, allowing players like Clark to showcase their skills in a way that captivates audiences and keeps them on the edge of their seats. This innovative approach to the game not only revitalizes interest in basketball, but also aligns with the evolving preferences of sports enthusiasts who crave excitement and engagement. Caitlin Clark is not just making a personal career decision, she is actively participating in the transformation of women's basketball, inspiring a new generation of athletes to envision their futures within a league that values their talent and contributions. Her choice could very well change the landscape of women's sports, encouraging young stars to see the potential in leagues that prioritize not only competition, but also community and impact. Caitlin Clark is in a tough spot as she weighs her next move in professional basketball. According to a recent article by Tom Friend from Sports Business Journal, she's leaning 60-40 toward joining Unrivaled, and that's not an easy decision by any means, which she absolutely loves. The league has a rich history and a dedicated fan base that provides great visibility for its players. It's a prestigious platform that has launched many careers, but let's be real, there's also a ton of pressure that comes with it, and that can take a toll on an athlete's mental well-being. On the flip side, joining Unrivaled could give Clark the chance to be a real trailblazer in a league that fits her vision of the game. The 3x3 format brings a fresh, exciting vibe, focusing on creativity and fun. That might align way better with what she wants, especially since the league is all about creating a positive atmosphere that takes the stress down a notch. For Clark, this isn't just about where she's going to play next. It's about redefining what success looks like for her and the players coming up behind her. By stepping into Unrivaled, she could really help shape the league's identity and advocate for a focus on mental health and player happiness. This pioneering spirit resonates with a lot of athletes today, as they're increasingly looking for environments that support their well-being and individuality. As she weighs her options, Clark stands at a crossroads that could change the game for women's basketball. Her choice could not only impact her own career. If Caitlin Clark decides to join Unrivaled, fans might witness a game-changing transformation that turns the league into a must-watch spectacle. Her presence alone could elevate the standard for both player performance and viewership in women's sports, pushing the envelope on what's possible. This isn't just about choosing between two leagues. It's a monumental decision that has the potential to redefine the future of women's basketball. By stepping into Unrivaled, Clark could lead a revolution in how leagues operate, showcasing the kind. What will Caitlin Clark decide? The stakes couldn't be higher. Will she remain with the WNBA, or will she take the plunge into Unrivaled and redefine not just her career but the entire landscape of women's basketball? This decision goes beyond personal ambition. It could reshape the future of the sport itself. Stay tuned for updates, because Caitlin Clark's next move could truly change everything. We're on the edge of our seats, waiting to see how she'll write the next chapter in this exciting journey.